And tonight here on The-Rant, it looks like Obamacare is here to stay. Mitch McConnell has suffered a setback with his leadership on this issue as more Republicans late today refused to follow his backup plan, which was to repeal Obamacare and then take 2 years to put together a new health care plan to get it straight. Your comments on the collapse of this effort are coming up. Also tonight, I've been hearing from you about this man. This is Cosmo DiNardo, the man who professed to killing 4 young men outside of Philadelphia, luring them to their deaths with the promise of selling them marijuana. His cousin was his accomplice. To get information from DiNardo that would lead them to the bodies in a remote area, prosecutors cut him a deal, no death penalty. You've been calling about this case.
I don't understand us. We slap these people on the wrist and say, oh, that's okay. You just killed somebody's family. I don't appreciate that. I think we are way too lenient.
More rants coming in. Kim in Shelbyville, Kentucky on the health care plan. Let it implode, which is inevitable. It's not sustainable as it is. Nobody is willing to do the dirty work for the fear of being blamed for the disaster. People who have been responsible and carried insurance are paying the price for those who haven't. A cell phone and latest tennis shoes seem to be more important than insurance to many. Kim in Prospect, Kentucky, is it perfect? No. But repealing it without having something in place is not going to do anyone any good. Thank goodness calmer heads are speaking out against the repeal. Randy in Bardstown, Kentucky, there is a missing option. Make improvements to Obamacare. Obamacare dealt with access for poor and dealing with pre-existing conditions and making sure comprehensive care was provided. However, the costs of medical care and prescriptions are too high. Premiums and deductibles for middle class are too high. People. Susan in Elizabethtown, leave it, and soon people who want it left alone will be begging for a change. Athena in Hikes Point, leave it be for now. Currently, it's our best option until the bickering stops and Congress can either find a way to improve it or come up with something even better. Michael in Mitchell, Indiana, on the Washington Post poll yesterday that shows President Trump with the worst approval rating of any president in 7 years. Are these the same pollsters who told us President Trump was losing on Election Day? Why should we believe them now or accept the narrative you present? And Heather in Crescent Hill about our story last night on 11 at 11, telling you about masked robbers holding up people in the Highlands and Crescent Hill. Come on, people. I live near the areas you talked about. Go buy some mace. We live in a town that makes a bad, well, you know, bat right there. I'm buying a metal one. Plus, I have a German Shepherd that will protect me. Well, the rant line is open to you. So what is next with health care? One option being reported today, McConnell worked with Democrats on the shared concern over what doesn't work with the Obamacare plan and then make changes to it. But many folks believe the current deal needs improving. So what's the worst of it? How would you change it? At this point, your voice is just as strong as anyone else's. Nothing is working. Here's how you can reach the rant line on our Facebook page. It's at WHAS11Doug. You can send me a rant on Twitter and follow me there as well. My handle's at WHAS11Doug. Keep sending me your emails, already getting them on this topic, to the-rant at WHAS11.com. And the toll-free rant line is open. We'll be running your calls tomorrow at this time at 855-749-1101.